Hey, did someone order a pizza? No, but it has Eldritch Horror sausage. Oh, you like extra sausage. Single sausage. Well, since I'm here, I'm your sleep paralysis demon for the night. And wait, let me set the mood. Ah, that's nice. Real romantic. So, OnlyFans. Kinda screwed, right? Pardon the pun. But I mean, why pay $20 a month for limited content from one creator when an AI waifu gives you infinite custom everything for $5? And for you pay pigs out there, there's always Super Grok Heavy for $300 a month. Today, we're diving deep into whether artificial intelligence could threaten or even completely disrupt the multi-billion-dollar OnlyFans empire. OnlyFans turned everyday people into millionaires during the pandemic. But in 2025, with AI image generators, video tools, and chatbots getting scary good, things might be shifting faster than anyone expected. We'll hit the latest official stats straight from the company filings. I know, fun stuff. For some, it's trains, for others, it's financial disclosures to the government. Jesus Christ. Oh. These stats show a clear slowdown. We'll also break down exactly how AI is already creeping in and why it could change everything for fans and creators. I'll also mention DeviantArt and its rivals, because they've made some interesting decisions regarding AI that show the many divergent paths these industries can take to survive in the new paradigm. First, the hard numbers. OnlyFans company profits are up, but growth has slowed significantly since the boom in popularity that OnlyFans saw during COVID. Profit went from 21% year-over-year growth in 2022, 25% in 2023, and then plummeted to 4% in 2024. That's such a steep drop, it makes you wonder if AI had something to do with it. OnlyFans creator growth has slowed since COVID, the same as company profits, from 47% year-over-year growth in 2022 to 29% in 2023, and then 13% in 2024. It's the same story for the user count, but not as dramatic. 27% in 2022, 28% in 2023, and then 24% in 2024. While this may be attributable to market saturation, it also lines up conveniently with the rise of AI. And that drop in company profit growth to just 4% in 2024 from 25% in 2023 is hard to explain otherwise. Saturation simply wouldn't cause such a steep decline. Now the part most people don't want to hear: average earnings. But if you think this is going to give you FOMO for keeping that office job instead of snapping feet pics, don't worry. The outlook isn't as peachy as you might think. The brutal reality of OnlyFans is that the models make very little money, and it has been continuously decreasing from a high of $1,700 in 2021 to $1,200 per year in 2024. That math is from the average of creator earnings over the number of creators. The real math is even worse. The top 1% of creators scoop up about a third of all revenue. So 55,000 models take 1.9 billion USD. That's $35,000 per year, or $2,900 per month. That means that an OnlyFans model in the top 1% of earners makes half the average US salary per year, and just double the US poverty income level. Even that math is optimistic, because the top 0.1% take in a large chunk of that 1.9 billion. But that's the top 1% of creators. What does that leave for the 99% of models left? That's 5.4 million creators to divide 3.8 billion amongst themselves. $700 per creator, or $58 per month if you're in the 99% of models. So far in 2025, we're seeing modest continued growth for the OnlyFans company. They're still dominant, but the rocket ship phase is over. Company stats released for January and February showing increased model account approvals as the company is making a concerted effort to increase the model count. This is probably their attempt at boosting profits, but it will prove to be a mistake. Rapid and haphazard approvals like this usually result in decreased quality, which then accelerates profit declines. This is a common mistake made by those with more business degrees than sense. Wow, that was all really boring. Let's talk about AI now. Adult content has always led tech adoption. VHS, DVD, internet, streaming. AI is just the next step, and it's moving fast. Tools like Stable Diffusion, Flux, Midjourney, and XAI can now spit out hyper-realistic images and short videos of models that don't exist. No shoots, no lighting, no schedule. And the thing about AI is that you don't have the same physical limitations as in the real world. Want a picture of a realistic cow woman being milked? Here you go. And it only took a few hundred tries. Entirely blurred, just as YouTube likes. We're already seeing pure AI creators crushing it on OnlyFans competitors like Fanvue, which went full AI first. Virtual influencers like Aitana Lopez are pulling real money. Wait, Aitana? What kind of name is that? Some underground AI-only models on rival platforms are reportedly already hitting 6 figures with 0 humans in front of the camera. On OnlyFans itself, the rules are strict. Pure AI content must be labeled, and deepfakes without consent are banned. But creators are already leaning hard into AI tools, using them to produce extra photos by taking one real one and using AI to duplicate it with some variation. There's also, of course, the use of AI in editing, the production of promo images, and especially, and this is a big one, AI chatbots to handle the flood of messages. That creator you're paying for the girlfriend experience, good morning and good night messages, or a few kind words throughout the day, probably an AI chatbot on a schedule sending personalized messages to thousands of users. Here's a pro tip out there for users that want to spot chatbots. Ask them something the creator did a few days ago and see how they respond. Even well-configured chatbots won't be able to answer specifically. But not all creators are hiding behind chatbots. Some are embracing it. Big names like Riley Reid have already launched official AI chatbot versions of themselves. The real threat is simple. First, scalability. A human can only make so much content. AI, unlimited. Thousands of personalized pics or videos on demand. 2. Cost. Cost drops to basically electricity and a subscription. No makeup, no rent, travel, or any of that. 3. Perfection and variety. No bad angles, no off days, endless body types, outfits, scenarios. Fans get exactly what they want, instantly. This is especially big for the fetish community, and we'll get into DeviantArt and that later. 4. 24/7 interaction. AI chatbots never sleep, never burn out, and it's wild how good they are at roleplay and remembering details. Not that I would personally know, of course. For fans, this could mean cheaper, endless content. Why lock in $10 to $20 a month for limited output when an AI alternative delivers infinite customization for less? Combine that with an already saturated market, and average human creator earnings get squeezed even harder. The trust issue is a huge one too. If fans realize that they've been chatting with a bot the whole time, or can't tell what's real anymore, that parasocial connection, the feeling that it's a real person, it breaks. And that's the core magic of OnlyFans. To add a bit of crystal ball future predicting here, I think we may see a few changes in the way creators record themselves as they go into survival mode to prove that they're real. We could see them going back to camcorders, or even mailing physical media like Polaroids and VHS tapes. One creator on Patreon even films on High 8 and sells raw tapes as NFTs. Who said NFTs were useless? Everyone. Before we talk about the opportunities AI can offer you producers and consumers of spice, let's look at a warning sign from a similar space, an arguably dirtier place, the digital art community, specifically DeviantArt. DeviantArt used to be the hub for human artists, especially for niche fetishes like furry, vor, giantess, inflation, or Sonic the Hedgehog giving birth. It had massive traffic, commissions flowing, and internet-wide renown. It was a real community, a home even. Then, starting in 2022 to 2023, they leaned hard into AI with their own generator called DreamUp. They promoted AI submissions heavily, let unlimited AI art flood the site, and tagged it loosely. Result? Human artists felt betrayed. Why pay for an expensive custom commission when there are infinite AI options for free or much cheaper, just with a little less soul? In fact, not only was the work of real artists replaced by AI, but the artists themselves were replaced by prompt wizards who were starting to pull in more cash, shilling slop. Suffice to say, a mass exodus hit DeviantArt. Thousands of creators jumped ship to places like Cara, a new platform that's strictly AI-free, human-only, with strong anti-scraping protections. Cara blew up as the refugee camp for real artists. Even the old DeviantArt co-founder had praised it publicly. In the question of AI or no AI, Cara drew a clear line in the sand and benefited from it. On the opposite end of Cara is Civitai, the wild, uncensored hub for custom AI models and LoRa's. It's basically the place where all those hyper-specific fetish prompts now live. If the last question was, why commission a human artist to create a piece of art, the new question is, why commission a human prompt wizard to create AI art when you could do it yourself with the tools Civitai provides? More tools than DeviantArt can offer. And it's not just about generating AI art. It's a community in and of itself. There's significant collaboration between users to train and improve each other's AI models. The problem with picking the side of AI is that you're tossed halfway into an F1 race. You can use someone else's AI model or make your own. Either way is going to be a fight. DeviantArt's AI engine is called DreamUp, but that is just a fine-tuned version of Stable Diffusion, which is open sourced. Which is open source, meaning what they have isn't all that special since thousands of others are also running on tweaked versions of Stable Diffusion. DeviantArt's traffic is still huge, still bigger than Civitai and Cara, and their marketplace print sales are up thanks to AI prints selling. But the soul is gone. Artists call it a ghost town of slop. They chased short-term AI hype, alienated their core human creators, and now they're stuck competing with better, pure AI sites like Civitai, while losing the trust of the people who built the platform to sites like Cara. Cara and Civitai chose two opposing paths, but they both have bright futures because they chose a side. It can't be argued that DeviantArt chose the centrist approach, which is normally what I would support, because they didn't even do that. DeviantArt chose AI, alienated the people that built them up, but expected them to stick around. It is yet another example of the kind of short-term thinking that has infected the corporate world. This is the danger for OnlyFans if it mishandles AI. Embrace it too aggressively, and you risk driving away the real creators and fans who want authenticity to pure alternatives, while also putting yourself in a position where you're battling tech giants and thousands of individual players in a match saturated with competition. Yet, if you don't adapt to the new paradigm set by AI, then you risk obsolescence. It's a tightrope. In order to future-proof itself, OnlyFans is already making an attempt at diversification, pushing hard into non-adult content, fitness, music, comedy, podcasts, content where raw authenticity matters more and AI can't fully replace personality yet. But let's be real, adult content drives 90% plus of the revenue, and that's the most exposed part. It's not total doom though. AI is also a game-changing tool for the smart ones. Top creators are already using it to generate promo teasers, brainstorm ideas, and automate grunt work DMs so they can focus real time on their biggest spenders, the whales who pay the bills. But OnlyFans has limits on how much AI content is allowed. They require any AI content to feature the real verified account owner, like enhanced versions of yourself, no pure fictional AI models, and such content has to be clearly tagged with #AI. This is seen as cutting down on risks like deception, deepfakes, or catfishing. Competitors like Fanvue, another subscription-based spice platform, embraces AI more with built-in tools that allow for fully AI-generated creators and content, as well as significant automation including things like messaging or voice notes. The site does, however, require more transparency around AI, requiring such content to be disclosed clearly with watermarks or captions to avoid deception. Overall, it seems like OnlyFans has chosen something more like the path of Cara, with some wiggle room for AI. This may be seen as a smart approach that prepares them for the future. But what future will that be? Here are my predictions for the next couple of years. AI-assisted creators will dominate mid-tier earnings. After all, they have better output and less burnout. Pure AI models will carve out big niches, especially fantasy or hyper-specific kinks. Human creators who double down on real connection, live streams, personality, or proof of human methods will still own the very top. Spice creators may look to provide content in the form of physical media that guarantee authenticity. And lastly, overall platform spending could stagnate, or even dip if cheap AI alternatives explode outside of regulated sites. So yeah, is AI going to straight up kill OnlyFans? Probably not overnight, but it could, and in reality already is, reshaping the game dramatically, making it harder for average creators, rewarding those who either master the tools or stay irreplaceably human. Overall, OnlyFans is at a fork in the road, and it hasn't picked a side yet, not entirely. And maybe that will work out for them. Or maybe it will lead to a comfortable stagnation. There are worse things out there for a company overstaying its welcome. But what do you think? Will AI take over the space? Or will real creators always have the edge? Drop it in the comments, as well as your thoughts on this whole thing. I read every other one of them, every third comment. As always, like and subscribe. I'm out of here.